welcome for the Retro Robbins show. And coming up on today's show, we're going to give you the full list of the AY sound or bleeper sounds, best sounds that you voted for the games. Yep, I posted this last week on Spectrum for Everyone. What do you consider the game for the best AY sound or bleeper sound ever made? Well, the results are in. I've calculated them up, and as always, I've got the casting vote. So join me, Retro Robbins, for my show next. Initiate the starting sequence. Oh, stop, sorry, stop. Don't worry folks, those pills are well off. We're going to wear it off soon, I promise you. Welcome to the Retro Robbins show. Today, it's all about the sound. And that's the name of the, that's the title of the show. It's all about sound. That's right, we're talking the best AY sounds that you have selected yourself as voted for. What are your top 10? Well, we're going to go through that today, aren't we? And of course, this is one of my favourites in the background. Death Wish Free. Does that make the list? Well, you'll find out. So stay tuned for the big top 10. So, let's see what we've got on my list then of what you voted. A few honourable mentions. Ones that didn't quite make the list but were mentioned was Lotus of Sprint. Can't remember that one. Sounds good. Dragon's Lair 2. Vaguely remember that one. Outrun. Can't believe that didn't make the top 10. What? Who didn't suggest that enough times? Unbelievable. Rockstar ate my hamster. No, he really did. Actually, it was my ginger cat. Blood Brothers. Hey, wasn't that a film? Okay. Head Over Heels. No, not me. The game. Apparently, it had a good sound. And Bionic Commando didn't make a top 10. What? Are you kidding me? That was brilliant. I loved Bionic Commando. Saboteur 128K. Brilliant. Exelon. Agent X. Oh, and many more that could have made the top 10. But we're only taking the ones that you've suggested, so we're going to go straight in with it. At number 15, we're not going to play all of these. We're going to go through them. Number 15, Motus. Not bad. I remember that game. It's a quality game. Well, we could play that. Number 14, surprised this didn't make it better. Somewhere Over the Rainbow was Rainbow Islands. Number 13, one of my favourites as well. Excellent AY sound. Brilliant, but didn't make the top 10, I'm afraid. So only 2 people suggested it. Buster Khan, great arcade version. 89, of course. Buster Khan 89. Number 12, Chase HQ. Wicked. Excellent. That was brilliant. Unfortunately, it didn't exactly have AY in the game, but the start of it was brilliant AY sound. Number 11, oh mate, this was wicked the way this loaded up, and then you got this tune, Fairlight. What a great game that was. What an excellent starting tune. Shame he didn't have AY sound in the game itself, but he wasn't bad. So, without no further ado, shall we record our top 10? Indeed we shall. Let's pause this. Boom. So, what did you first of all vote as number 10? Well, I'll tell you now. Of course, number 10 was Platoon. Great game. Yeah, really tough snails for me to play. But this is the tune that you voted as number 10. And remember, the first casualty of war is innocent. Never a true word said. I know I'm an idiot. Never a true word said. Oh, that's probably true, but you know. Hell, I'm telling you, these pills will wear off. But not after a few more cookies. Yeah, I can understand why you put that as number 10. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So let's press fire. Oh, we can redefine. Choose controls. We'll go for keyboard. I'll redefine. I think we'll do that again because I messed up. Select. Okay. Throw. Okay. Fire. very atmospheric. Oh, what an atmosphere. Bit of Ross over there, sorry. Press 5 to play. Okay. And of course you got sound in the game as well, so we'll play a bit of this. Providing I don't die too quickly. There's always a chance of that happening with me. Retro Robbins, for goodness sake. He's not exactly the expert at games. He's the expert at dying at games, but you know. Hell, he gives it a go. Ooh. How did I live through that? Die you! So that's number 10. It was Platoon. Should we go straight for number 9? Okay, number 9. You're going to like this one. Number 9 is... Oh, wicked. Wicked game. Can you hear that? Should we turn it up? Bear! A Grudge! And this tune runs throughout the game as well, so let's give it a bit more volume, shall we? 2 minutes while I quickly whip to the screen. Ah! How's that? Not bad. Sorry about my face being in the picture, but hell, you know. Okay, so let's have a go at this game. Yeah, I can see why this is number 9. It's not bad, is it? Not bad at all. Written by Chris Wood. I wonder if it was a hard substance. And the music was by J. Dave Rogers. Buck Rogers, probably his cousin. Okay, let's give it a go. Number 3. And I'll figure out how to start the game now. There'll be a fire in it. Yep, as I say, the I'm just going to button bash it out that I get lucky. It's hard playing these games with this big TV in front of me, blooming camera. I don't bear the grudge, but they did, and they've disintegrated me straight away. So, let's move on. And that was your number 9. Number 8, it made the list. I'm quite glad it made the list. What's number 8? Oh, well, you've already heard it at the start of the show, but it's great. I love it. Listen to this. Death Wish 3. I could dance to this. I could remix this. I used to be a DJ back in the day. Check, 1, 2. Retro Robbins and his raving crew. Sorry, I won't do that again. Oh, but listen to this. Listen up, folks. It's good. I promise you. Here's my Tommy gun. Why isn't this at number 1? It isn't. Quality game. I love the game. I love the AY sound, and it repeats pretty quickly. It could have been a bit longer in its cycle, but it's fantastic. So this was your number 8. What? Was it your number 8? Have we missed a step here? I think we probably have. So we've got, 10 Platoon. We'll put this back in the order it should be, but before I got too excited. Number 9, Bear the Grudge. Number 8, Death 3. Number 7 is coming up. And what did you vote as number 7? We can't keep that on too long, can we? Well, number 7 is... Oh, yes. Yes. Ghouls and Ghosts. Cracking game. Tough as nails. But then, every game to me is tough as nails. So what's the AY sound like? Oh, you're perfect. Do I want volume control? Volume control? No. Yeah, I want to be invincible. Can you hear that okay? Isn't it funny how some games are slightly quieter than others? Ghouls and Ghosts was your number 7. So we need to go down to our top 6, which we're going to do now. So what was your number 6? Well, it was this one, and what a game it was indeed. Very atmospheric, great spooky music. I mean, the starting was good, but the whole game itself, music was at number 6. And of course you've got AY music as you select. So you've got AY music at the start before you play the game. You've got AY music while you select, which isn't too bad. And then you go through this sequence, which is awesome, especially on the 1.2 AK. For years I couldn't get this game, but I finally managed to find it in my collection that I didn't realise I had. When I boxed it was hidden in it. Brilliant game. And why was this so good? Well, it provided an atmosphere, didn't it, really, in the game itself. A bit slow getting this time. I want to show you the actual spooky music in the game. Hurry up! I'm losing interest. And there it is. Oh, doesn't it freak you out? There was a game that I played on the PlayStation 4 that had no real music, but it did freak me out, and I think it was... Oh, I hit him, didn't I? Fantastic graphics, brilliant gameplay, excellent use of maps. This bit's good. Of course you can't launch your bomb till that bomb's disappeared. Oh. 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 Oh, it's scary just listening to it, isn't it? And I like the bit where it goes into like a little beat. Number 6, Hammerfist. So we go to number 5. I think it did was sharp. It's very atmosphere, very exciting. So number 5. Quick, let's get rid of that quick. Oh, thank heavens for that. The old ticker was going there. 48k I am today. No, actually I was 48k in January. But I'm 48k, I want to stay at that age. From now on, I'm staying at 48. LED Storm is your number 5. Cracking game. Cracking. The way everything you do is redefinable keys. However, unfortunately, the game itself doesn't have any AY sound in it. It just has the sound effect of you firing and jumping. But the very start of it, well, that just opens it up. And I can understand why this is number 5. Yeah, it definitely deserves a place in the top 10. Something wrong with my head. Keep still. I'll give myself a neck ache. Should we move on before they go too silly? So what's your number 4? Number 4, as voted by you, is... Not me. Quality game as well. There's the only way I could get the AY to save them to work was using a multi-face 1-to-8 and saving it. Glider Rider! Why is it so good? Well, the whole game is the sound of the starting sound. It just runs through the game. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Listen to the use of that sound. figures we can play this, no problem. I don't drive too carefully in my job, so why am I going to do it on a game? Okay, I'll drive carefully. Great game, excellent gameplay. If you've not played this, this is one you've got to play. It's a little bit tricky to start with. Once you get used to it though, it's not bad, but listen to that sound. It's a use of the bleeper and the AY sound combined. Obviously the bleeps are making more of the beat, and the AY sound's making more of the keyboard type instruments, or organ or synthesizer. Don't waste bombs. So that is number 4. Glider Rider. Brilliant. So what have you got there as your top 3? Coming up next on Retro Robbins. Stay with me. Just going to wait for this to kick in a little bit more so you get a good taste of the AY special ability sound on this game. It's absolutely awesome. Isn't it amazing what they did with this? I promise I won't dance no more. I'll just break dance instead. I'll probably break something. Yes, excellent. I understand why that's number 4. So let's go down to number 3. Without dragging this on too long, because I'm sure you've seen enough of me. Well, I've seen enough of me, and I can see myself in the camera. Woo, scary. Put it on the fire. Keep the kids away. Hey, put a picture of me. So let's go on. Number 3, as voted by you, is. We have to get straight to it. Ooh. Can you guess what it is yet? Can you see what it is yet? We'll go for the top file. Funny innit? Some games are louder than others and other games are quieter. I don't understand that. It is of course Cybernoid II, tough as nails. And the same music runs through the game. I'll put the microphone by the game itself. You got to be kidding me, man! This was a joystick breaker, wasn't it? I think we've seen enough of me being bad at these games, don't you? So that was your number 3. Cybernoid II. So let's have a look at what could have been the potential at number 1, but narrowly made it into number 2. Well, actually, it was miles behind number 1. Number 1 just run away with it. Number 2 is... Yeah, brilliant. You'll get a nice feel for this sound. Alfreda saying, Monty! And of course, the game itself, the sound runs through the game, so you get the same game. But I like the starting sequence. I like the way the little Monty moles dance at the top. They sort of break dance, don't they? Remember that was the trade. You get rid of your wire. Didn't realise there was a wire. Why are we putting this on? I used to be DJ Mike Wire. I changed my name to Dave Doubledex. Keep still. Yeah, this is. I've believe this is Ian from Mutant Caterpillar's favourite AY sound. He once told me that, so you know, it's a good choice. Didn't make it to number 1, but it definitely deserved its place in the top 10. Fantastic game, and one of the very first games. Bit of a job there, bad editing. Yeah. $8.99. I bought it from Boots in Birmingham with my mates. When I actually found a tenner. Didn't tell my mum. Yeah, I found a tenner. It was amazing. I found a £10 note. It was on an industrial yard somewhere years ago. I'll tell you what makes this game really, really good. It's the fact that I was really good at it. We'll let this play for a bit. I won't play for too long, I promise. You don't want to see me play games badly. That's what I was looking for. What do you mean now? So, hello! Money! Don't want to spoil the surprise, but I think I just have. Isn't that very... Oh, I mean... Definitely makes a difference when you've got a game with AY sound in it, or any type of sound in it, just to give it a bit more atmosphere. Oh, I told you I was good at this. I really am. I'm really, really quite a good player at this game. But you're good at the games that you're into the most, aren't you? You know what I mean? If you play something an awful lot, you're going to be good at it. So. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh. This is your number 2. So, I'd really like to see a new Monty game. It's just such a timeless classic platformer. It's just awesome in every way. I mean, the colours, the use of the sprites, the playability, everything. It just ticks every box. If you're ever going to play a platformer, this is the main platformer to play. Keep doing that. He's drunk, isn't he? So when I'm pressing left, he's going right. Keep saying that. Are you asking me for something? Because if you are, you're out of luck. So, you get the general idea. The big reveal is next. So, what did you, with an astounding amount of votes, consider the number 1 game for sound? The one that made it to the top of the charts, as voted by you, people of Spectrum for Everyone. You all clanmates to me decided that the number 1 was... Do you like that dramatic silence there for effect and pause? What do you think it was? Quickly think in your head, what do you think it was? What do you think it was? Well, it's there in front of you. Robocop. Almost synchronise that ending on. What excellent music. The music in the game as well was different. Fantastic game by Ocean, fantastic music. I mean, yeah, I think you could have this as a backing track anytime you like. You do a documentary on anything to do with Spectrum and 8-bit, you stick this behind your voice as a backing track, sort of colours it in a little bit, and we all instantly know which game it is. The game was phenomenal. It set a tone, it did. Definitely deserves to be number 1. It was voted by at least 7 people made a mention, possibly 8. I kind of give up counting because I knew it had already got to number 1. early on it was just mentioned by nearly everybody, so yeah, Robocop, and fantastic. Shall I try and play it? It's usually a bad idea. We'll play it just to show you what the sounds was in the game. Do you hate that when sometimes players, you do find the keys, they always ask you what left is then right is, but some games ask you what right is and then left is, and of course you get into a routine of pressing left and you end up pressing it as right and right as left. Perhaps I need a pair of boots like Jimmy Cricket. L&R. Robocop, you're number one! My head's moving again. I don't think it's quite same as Death Wish 3. I mean, Death Wish 3, you could boogie to that. But yeah, Robocop, fantastic game. And here we go.
Serve the public trust. Protect the innocent. Uphold the law.
Oh. Remember when you get hit with these, you just can't. You can't stop, can you? Yeah, the sound of the game was just as good, wasn't it? So we're going to do some more Retro Robin shows over the weekend, hopefully. Get a few more posts on, do a few more interesting stuff. Got no hardware reviews just yet. I have got some coming though, so I'm looking forward to that. I'll keep you posted. Any news that I find out for you about the Crash magazine or Spectrum Next, as soon as I find out, I'll let you know. But nobody told me nothing. Despite me asking, but yeah. Don't waste your bullets. I'm gonna die, you know. Should we quit? I have completed this game. Put me on the Hall of Slime and this Crash magazine. On the news preferably. Right, hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for watching as always. If you like the show, please like, subscribe and share. The more subscribers I get, the more shows I'll do for you, and of course I'm looking forward to do. I've got plenty of content to go through and plenty of stuff for you to do. Hope this has been mildly entertaining as it has for you, as it is for me. Thank you for taking part as well to everybody, for posting your comments and with your suggestions. Without you, I couldn't have got this list together and made this show possible. So for me, Retro Robbins, as it is a Friday when I usually make this show, I usually say have a nice working weekend or week, and take care. From me, Retro Robbins, it's goodbye from now, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching.